Welcome to 2 of 2. Fuck. This resident orange. Hi. Here. Here. I hit the wrong button trying to pause it so I could give myself some aura gel. That's why I had the ribs removed, like Marilyn Manson. I think I knocked myself out from fucking face palming when I heard that. Just. Oh. Anyways. I think I knocked myself out face palming when Trump took fucking Pennsylvania. Took, not won. So, anyways. I was talking about how, between my wife's ex and just multiple people that have pissed me off over the years, things have been verified and confirmed several times that I have some kind of bizarre manifest oral ability. But while it has led me to wish for an end, that's happened several times. Just to give you an idea of how not full of shit that claim is, it has caused me tremendous grief in the distant and recent past. And then yesterday, obviously the previous day and that morning, I was a bit incensed, mad as hell, as it were. And I watched a little train video about a wreck in Australia where a train was coming into the station and did not stop, hit the bump post, and jolted the fuck out of everyone. Not quite as much happened to the Republicans aboard the Amtrak. But, God has love for the potential of this country. And there's nothing more painful than seeing its potential go to waste. But if that warning wasn't clear enough, just bear in mind for the next one what you should have bared in mind for this one. Bore in mind. That is the incontrovertible rule of the universe when it comes to someone who is making a decision that affects other people. There are no accidents. Now, I did, if you didn't have the patience to sit through that entire diatribe of a live broadcast last night, I can't hold it against you. It actually did get better and coherent and analytical and, you know, have a little flow and some jokes towards the last half of it. But, I understand if you didn't watch that whole thing. But I was talking about the train thing on there, and I had difficulty showing the video that proved that I was watching the train crash video yesterday morning when the Republicans experienced their little mishap. And well, it's about, I guess, 3/4 of the way through the video. I don't know for sure. It's towards the latter quarter of the video, I think. But I did wind up finding it and playing, some clips of it. And then getting frustrated and talking about how the YouTube graphic user interface for PlayStation 3, at least, has been getting worse and worse. Like, every update makes it more just infuriating to try to use. They don't want you to be able to back up videos. They don't want you to be able to do proper searches. They've made even typing in the search more annoying. How they manage that in programming? Like, I just have no idea how you would be writing a program applet. And I used to write Java, so briefly, but still, I know how the logic works. I learned just enough Java to get clever with my own Java scripting. And some of the programming that I did when I was in high school is still on the internet today. I was I was venting out my frustrations in a sarcastic way vis-a-vis a GeoCities website. And well, I apologize to anyone who's offended by any of the content, but I think I was probably 15 when I wrote that shit. Anyways, that was like just as I was learning JavaScript too. It was great. It was like I'd learn something and then I'd go try to make my website fancier with it. Back in 96, 97. I don't even know. I was like 15 or 17. I can't remember. I remember by location through them years I had moved back and forth between Houston and Metairie twice. So like it's kind of confusing keeping track of what year is what. Um, I remember my last 2 years of high school a whole lot more clearly because I had to work for a living. But anyways, dun 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 dun. Never been a sinner, I've never sinned. I got a friend in Jesus, so I know that when I die, He's gonna recommend me to the spirit in the sky. Gonna recommend me to the spirit in the sky. It's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Did I mention I was going to have that song in my head for a while? Oh, tried to clear my mind, and then I just saw the dead cat. So, anyways, yeah, I have a feeling that when I die, my spirit is going to go supernova. Like, I can't really put any other description to it. I, I can only wonder. My memory is clear. I've been to freaking Sheol and back. I've had the mud of the river bank, of the river Styx itself, under my fingernails. And I remember being the second to last one to leave. As if I had somehow been traded like a hostage. When I was born, it was just after everyone had left. But anyways, those are my memories. I can't shake them. It leaves me with very little other than a practical fear of death. I don't have a spiritual fear of death, other than feeling like I failed to save everyone. And that's what I've always wanted to do since I was a little boy, you know. And that's what all of my memories wanted me to do. You can't say it's demon possession. I mean, you know, all I'm saying is what the fuck kind of demon deludes somebody into wanting to save the world, wanting to be the best Christian they can be, wanting to figure out how to stop the hypocrisy inside the Christian church. I've been kind of a go-getter as far as, you know, activism, wanting to change the world for the better, trying to trying not just to become like a Christian that can teach other Christians, but a Christian that could exercise the misinformation out of both Christianity and people who are opposed to Christianity. I used to be, you know, at coffee shops converting Wiccans back into a better form of Christianity than their dumbass parents practiced, you know? You have to kind of take a real paranoid take on things and be way overly offended by my use of so-called profanity to mistake me for someone with any sort of evil intent. That's all I'm saying. But with that said, I have a feeling that when I die, it's going to be at the same time that the world is mostly destroyed. Maybe just before it. I really don't want that to happen. I mean, I have no doubt in my mind the Earth is going to hell in a handbasket, and like basically everyone's gonna die. And not too long, because they won't fucking save themselves. You know, it's not like some inevitable thing. Every universe before this, thinking faster than I could talk. Every universe before this, I remember feeling like I had a plan for the next universe. That this was just a phase, that every one of the events within them had a purpose that was clearly defined towards the ultimate goal. It's getting harder and harder to feel that way about this universe and the future that awaits us. And I'm terrified. I'm terrified that when I die, I'll see things so clearly and see so many depraved, corrupt, evil souls on this planet that hmm, haunting won't be enough. I really wanted to believe in people and get everybody back to accepting other people for the way they are, respecting each other and respecting international boundaries and whatnot. Stop blaming death on women who give you life. That would be a good start. You know, there's a lot of religious people who believe that. Original sin and whatnot. That alone infuriates me. And you might want to think for a second, regardless of what you think of me. does blaming death on women, is chastising women through indoctrination, anger God, the creator of all things, including women, whom he chose to bear you and bring you into this world? You chastise them through brainwashing, through religiosity, and you indoctrinate them into chauvinism and force them to submit. I ain't no mama's boy, obviously, but y'all's lack of respect is pitiful. Honor thy father and thy mother. It's funny. Did you think that was talking about your parents? Hmm? Third time's a charm. Or it'll all go up in smoke. Delicious.